Hey y'all, Happy New Year. I hope that you guys all had a good holiday season. My holidays were pretty decent, as decent as they can be during this pandemic. I'm going to start this year off by sharing with you guys 21 facts about me, 21 facts for 2021. So I started this channel about 10 years ago, and I realized that I never really shared much about myself. I've been popping in and out, sharing videos whenever I have time, but I've never really hunkered down and committed to this channel. And I'm planning to do better this year. I know I always say that, but I'm really planning to do better and commit to this channel for 2021. And before I do that, I feel like I just need to share more about myself with you guys, because you guys really don't know much unless you actually read my blog or follow me on Instagram. My name's the same, by the way, so make sure you come and follow me if you're not. But I'm going to share some facts about myself with you guys so that you guys can get to know me a little better. So, I was born premature on the cusp of Virgo and Libra at 2 pounds 10 ounces. The doctors didn't think I would make it, but God had other plans. Amen. Next, I was born and raised in Brooklyn for the most part. So were both my parents, but all of my grandparents were born in the South. Virginia, North Carolina, and Georgia. I actually lived in Virginia for 1 year from ages 9 to 10. I lived in Charlottesville, Virginia. We moved down there and my family really didn't like it, so we came back to New York City. I am 38 years young. I'll be 39 this year. No one believes how old I am when I tell them. However, my grades are starting to give me away. I might have to do something about that. Next, I have one child, an 18-year-old son. I don't wish to birth any more children of my own. I do have a goddaughter, a niece, and a nephew, and I hope that I have some more bonus children one day. It's perfect to have the bonus children because you can love them up and then send them back to their parents. But I don't have the time or patience to start all over after raising a whole adult. I have 3 tattoos. Well, technically 4. This tattoo on my upper arm is a cover up. My name used to be there. I don't know why my mama allowed me to do that, but she did. But when I was turning 25, I had my tattoo artist custom draw this medley of hibiscus flowers and butterflies to represent my transition into a beautiful young woman. And I was glad to get rid of the name and just get something that really meant something to me and looks so much better. I also have a ladybug, which is the official bug in New York, and I just love ladybugs so much. They're so cute and they're good luck. And I also have what you call a tramp stamp on my very, very lower back. You could barely even see it if I wear low-rise jeans. It's like a rose with some tribal symbols, and it's so old that at this point you probably could barely see it anymore. I'm both my parents' eldest child. I have 2 sisters from my mom. We're all 8 years apart. And I have a brother from my dad, whom I'm 17 years older than. So I'm a lot older than all of my siblings. Let's see, what's next? When I was younger, I always wanted to be a nurse until I realized that I can't stand the sight of blood or any other bodily fluids, and I was terrified of needles myself well into my adult age. So I decided that I wanted to be an entrepreneur instead. I have a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major concentration in entrepreneurship and small business management and a minor in marketing. I am a proud member of the finest sorority in the land, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Spring '07 Delta Mu Zeta chapter. I work in education during the day, but aside from my day job, I run multiple small businesses. I'm a digital content creator. I'm the editor and founder of a beauty, fashion, and lifestyle blog, The Glamorous Gleam. I love to cook, and I also have a cooking blog, More Meals. And I am a freelance makeup artist and hairstylist. I've been doing hair since I was 12 years old. I started out practicing styles on my own hair. There's a car going by with music. Okay, y'all. I started out practicing styles on my own hair. Then I would do my family and friends' hair. And then I started actually doing hair and getting paid for it in high school. Like a bunch of people would come to me and get their hair done. I go to other people's houses and I got really good at it. I'm self-trained. I never went to school for it, but I know how to do pretty much anything. And if I don't know how to do it, I practice on my own head until I get it perfect, and then I'll do the style for others. Right now, I'm pretty much mostly focusing on natural hair. I do tapered cuts and a lot of protective styles, but at this point, I'm not taking any clients because of the pandemic. I don't let anyone else touch my hair. Any style you see on my head, know that I did it myself. I've been wearing my hair short for about the last 10 to 11 years. I used to wear a pixie cut for about 5 years before I did the big chop, and I've been wearing my hair natural for about 6 years now. I prefer to wear my hair short. I don't really see myself growing it out very long. Every time I grow it out, I chop it right back off. I am growing it right now into a longer tapered cut. We'll see how long that lasts before I get tired of it and decide to chop it all off again. I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is an autoimmune thyroid disorder. My immune system is attacking my thyroid because it thinks that it doesn't belong. I was diagnosed about 5 to 6 years ago, and at this point, my thyroid hormone levels are still normal, but I do have like a small goiter in my neck. It's not visible, and it's been pretty much stable and not growing any larger. But eventually, my thyroid will stop working, and I'll end up with hypothyroidism, which is an underactive thyroid. I actually did the big chop because of this. When I was relaxed, I would get like really bad itching in my hair, my scalp, especially in the crown. And I would scratch, 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 scratch until I ended up with like these bald patches in my head. It wasn't bald to the scalp, but it was like bald to the new growth. And I would never see them unless I fell through my head because my hair is so thick. So I ended up doing a big chop, and once I did the big chop, uh, the itching pretty much resolved. Another symptom of the thyroid disorder was really bad shedding. Like when I combed my hair, it looked like I was going bald, but I could never really see where the hair was coming from. And I believe a combination of scratching out the hair and then the shedding is what was giving me those bald patches. But once I did the big chop, both of those issues pretty much resolved itself, although I do still get some itching in the crown, but not intense like it used to be when my hair was relaxed. I'm a pescatarian. I eat seafood, but no meat from land animals. I quit eating meat gradually. I stopped eating pork about 18 years ago. Then I cut out the red meat about 10 years ago. And then about 6 years ago, almost 6 years ago, right after I did the big chop, I stopped eating poultry. And like it's been so much better for me. It's actually helped me to maintain my weight. When I stopped eating the red meat, I dropped 10 pounds within a couple of months. And I actually cheated and started eating red meat again. And when I tell y'all I gained them 10 pounds right back, I gained them right back. And I quit the red meat again and never looked back. And yeah, that's it. I'm pescatarian. Now attempting to transition to a completely gluten-free and dairy-free diet, as both are better for maintaining my thyroid health. I stopped drinking cow's milk a long time ago, and I eat different kind of nut milks almond milk. I also like coconut milk, oat milk, but my guilty pleasure is cheese. I absolutely love cheese. That's been the hardest to give up. I found some amazing dairy-free ice creams as well, but cheese is the hard part. And gluten, I haven't been tested, but I believe I'm either sensitive or allergic. Whenever I eat things with gluten, my stomach swells up like I'm pregnant. So I plan to get tested to see exactly what's going on. But in the meantime, I've been just trying to cut the gluten out of my diet completely. I've been transitioning over the last couple of years, but this year I'm hoping to just let it go. I don't work out. I don't have a set workout routine. I can't really tell you guys the last time I worked out. I have good genes to thank for my build. Thank goodness. However, I do plan to start a workout routine this year, even if it's just like some cardio, a few weights, some yoga, back to my HIIT training, because when I end up with hypothyroidism, it's going to be harder to maintain my weight. So I'd rather just get ahead of that before I have to deal with it. And a good workout routine is just a major component of your wellness routine, your wellness care. Like, it's important that you get some physical exercise and work out to maintain your wellness and your physical health. I've never been married, and at this point, I'm not 100% sure that I want to get married. I feel like my generation don't value the institution of marriage, and I'm not fitting to let nobody treat me any kind of way, and I stay with them just because I took some vows. If I can't uphold them vows, why even take them? There's always a chance that Mr. Right will come through and sweep me off my feet and make me change my mind, but it's just ain't got time for Mr. Right now. And that's it. 21 facts about me. I shared some tea, maybe some cold tea, but I did share some tea, some things about me, and I hope that gives you guys a little bit of insight into who I am. And watching me moving forward will give you guys a whole bunch more insight, because I want to do more than just, tutorials and plant stuff like that. I just want to do more lifestyle content, showing you guys more of me, more insight into my life, things I do on a daily basis, creating content, being a mother, being out and about, living here in NYC, travel when I'm able to travel, but just more about my life. So stay tuned, guys, and feel free to ask some questions. Don't get too personal. I'll answer what I see fit, but feel free to ask some questions in the comments and share some things about yourself if you like. And I'll see you guys soon.